Hey, it's Knight here today to show you how I evaluate Kabam's various offers by evaluating these current offers. For Throne Breaker, I can see Tier 5, well, at least part of Tier 5 class, I'm sorry, basic Catalyst and a Tier 4 Catalyst bundle. Yeah, for 49 and 29.99 respectively, you could say these offers aren't that good. Reason why Kabam sells these things is that people buy them. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it just makes sense. Yeah, you might think these are bad offers, but Kabam is a business. They wouldn't sell them if people just didn't buy them. So, the question is, why? The concept falls under the importance of time versus money. Okay? So the idea is that the game will provide just about what you need over time. The idea is that given a money or a unit offer, are you willing to sacrifice those for the time necessary to acquire it through game content? So the idea is that these are not great offers, but at the same time, are you willing to sacrifice in order to make that up? So, do you pay or not? Are you willing to go finish Act 6, finish Act 7, and knock those things out? Or are you willing to pay? Now, just let that sink in a little bit. So, let's talk a little bit about game economy. Okay? Just like I mentioned before, how I see these things, these offers. I wouldn't buy these things because I could do this. I can get an equivalent amount from the game itself and not have to rely on buying these offers. I mentioned before in previous videos that you spend smartly instead of just buying anything that's available. So it's kind of a middle road of walking between free to play and just being a whale. That's evaluating your offers, just knowing what you're buying. So let's just take a look around how I would get around paying for these things. Now, you can go and look into the black ISO market. If I was really close, for instance, on a tier 4 item or something of the like, maybe if the offer was shards or whatnot, I could use the amount that I'm already paying for on a monthly service to acquire what I want if I happen to be really close on what I need. But for that amount of tier 5 basic, let's say, or tier 2 alpha, you know what? Let's talk about glory. Now, glory gives you the best value for what you're looking for. Okay? So, glory, look, if you can time it correctly on the sides of the refresh, you can get all you need. 40, the math comes out to about short of 35,000 if you get all five of tier 5 basic. And if you wrap it around when it's about ready to refresh, it's almost 70. So that's about a tier 5 basic and a half. Okay? Now let's take that into context of the offer that's just that we just originally looked at. The original offer was basically a half of one, okay, for $49.99. Multiply that by 3, guess what? By just using glory, you've actually gotten more for not paying a dime just by playing the game. and also doing the same of getting cheaper tier 2 alpha. So it's there in front of you of what you can do in order of operations, of not actually having to kill yourself playing the game, but playing it at a reasonable level and acquiring it in time, rather than just jumping out there and going, hey, I need to buy this. I understand that there might be deals that come out there that are so amazing outside of the 4th of July or Christmas time spending, that might be, hey, you know what? I think I'd like to put money down on this. But use the game economy first. Run through the game economy and make sure that you know that, hey, there might be easier and more effective ways of acquiring it with a little extra time involved. Not maybe an extreme amount of time, like saying, hey, I need to go from Act 6, Chapter 1, go through Chapter 4 to get everything I need. No, there makes more sense to go and see what's reasonably attainable in the game. So let's take a look at this and just understand that it's time versus your money or your units that you've acquired through arena or whatnot. It's just an evaluation of what's more important. So this has been a decent sized video, but I just wanted to show you exactly how this works. Okay, of just going through and picking out. I forgot one more thing. The calendar, the monthly calendar, 18,000 tier 5 basics right there today for nothing, just for logging in. Another aspect of the game economy, making it work for you, being aware of what's going on during the monthly milestones that you can achieve by just playing the game, like the summer canteen, the summoner event that's going on this month, as an example. You can acquire items, certain things, if you're willing to just do the minimum, fighting a few fights here and there, and just the basics of just logging in. This is game economy, okay? Versus just reaching into your wallet and paying for something or draining your units. And just so you understand, if you're saving up for these big ticket deals for the end of the year, around Thanksgiving, Christmas, you should be starting to hit the arena right now, religiously saving up your units for this if you don't intend to spend. So it's deals like this that'll eat at your wallet, drain your units. And so at the end of the year, when these deals come, you're forced to spend. And you're not spending in a correct or logical way, but more impulsive. Understanding the game economy makes a lot of sense in terms of being that middle ground I mentioned in a video past about being in the middle ground between free to play and just being an out whale. You can walk the line of being a smart spender versus expending resources just on a whim. Knowing the game economy, making it work for you, valuing time versus resources. Okay? Well, we're done here. Please subscribe. Night out. Take care, folks.